Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai, and today I have yet another Led Zeppelin reaction for you all. I gotta say, for selfish reasons, I've kind of been pushing these requests up for Led Zeppelin because I love the way I feel when I do these videos. So it's kind of more selfish, but also win-win because I love making these videos and I love that we all get to share this joy together. Been obsessed with, their energy since the beginning, the way that they, go from sexy to powerful to raw to just a little crazy. Honestly, all of that translates so well. And I feel like I can just, grab that and pull it through the computer screen. Thank you for these. I know we all can gladly admit we are a little bit in love with Robert Plant, so I can't wait to continue to see, them in their prime and just see how they let the foundation for modern music, because I know they are definitely ones that inspired so many musicians today. But if you do enjoy these kind of videos, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss my Led Zeppelin reactions ever again. That's enough chatting. I really want to get into this video. So with that being said, let's get started with Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven. Love that little hammer. I was about to ask. Okay.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven.
Mm.
And when she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for.
Mhm.
And she's buying the stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause
Mm.
sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven,
Ah.
and I think you can see that.
Okay, we're at the very beginning, only 2 minutes into the song, and already so much to say. I was asking if there was an effect, maybe something in the background. I saw it was, in the keyboard, or I think it was a keyboard. I don't know if it was an organ or not. It was a little dark, so I can't really tell. So let me know. But I'm loving how the guitar is just very, it's almost like it's giving us like I feel like a child being swaddled, like it's holding me, and I'm wrapped up in those strings, and I'm being, serenaded. I'm being lullaby to sleep. It's so gorgeous. I love the hammer on right there. That nice little touch at the end. It kind of just, sends a nice little shiver down your spine. But here already, Robert's voice is just so it's very meaty, and he's not even doing anything crazy. That's the best part about him is he doesn't always have to be at an 11, He can give you a soft, voice and very, very simple voice. He doesn't have to be yelling or screaming or, seducing us, for lack of better words, is, his signature Robert Plant seduction, that he likes to do, mating ritual that he likes to do on stage, every time I've seen him so far. But, here it's very simple. He's very calm, but I see that smile on his face. I see that confidence shining through, and he knows he is the man. He knows everyone is shutting the hell up and is just there to watch him in that moment. I think that is the most beautiful thing about him. They are very sexy, they're very sultry, they're very soft, they're very in your face, and it's all happening all at once simultaneously, which I think is so beautiful, sets them apart from so many other bands I've seen so far. But I love that. I love that he can keep it simple, but still, give you so much without having to say or do anything. It's very, very, you know what I mean. I feel like you know what I mean. If you're listening to this, then you know. If you know, you know. I went back a little because I'm sorry. I'm already loving this setting. It's very calm, but I'm just I'm gonna shut up now. All right, I'm so sorry. Let's continue.
Times all of my thoughts are misgiven, and I think you can see that.
Also, they play their best shirtless. I've noticed.
And it makes me wonder, she does.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
gorgeous breaks.
There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving.
Mm.
In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking.
I'm gonna need to listen to that one more time. I'm gonna need somebody to come into my room and spray me down with a hose right now. Spray me down with a water bottle. I feel like there's just something about him, the way he's hands on hips, just he knows those cheeky little smiles. He knows he's the biggest flirt and he is toying with all of us right now. This is so many years later, and still in 2023, I'm just captivated by not only his voice, his charisma, it's just the way that he carries himself. It's such a beautiful thing seeing someone not only be incredibly talented, but know they are and know that they have the audience in the grasp of their hands. You know, we're all just we will do anything. Jump how high? I feel like he had something about him. This is like animal magnetism that we're all just kind of feeling, and I've seen my comment section. A lot of y'all need to be hosed down also. I get it though. I wanted to hear that one more time because it was a nice little like the way he was just. It was very soulful. It's very very soulful. I want to hear that one more time. He knows it too.
And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the truth, then the Bible will lead us to reason. And a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. Does anybody remember laughter? Some good news, yes sir. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed there. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen. Yes, there are 2 bars you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. I hope so.
There you go, seducing us again.
Wait a minute.
What a change. Ooh, the bass. Mhm. I love him with the little. That snare is gonna give me a. Oh, a nice change with that bass. He's going crazy back there. Okay, okay. I needed to find a moment to kind of grasp myself here, but yeah, pausing during a guitar solo is highly illegal. So, I dare not to do that, or else I'll be sentenced to life in prison, which we do not need here. But I want to know how many people's hearts skipped a beat when those drums came in. I felt like we were on this beautiful, very soulful, groovy little ride, and then all of a sudden, it just went from 0 to 100 like that in a blink of an eye. You know, you blink, you'll miss it. It honestly felt like I felt like a little like shiver run down my spine. I was like, yeah, this is the Led Zeppelin that I know, you know. I'm telling you, I said it earlier, you get sexy, you get fierce, you get soul, you get groove, you get grit, you get all at once, and you're just in for the ride. You're strapped and locked and loaded, ready to plummet down into the pit of the earth. Amazing. They have such a way of just keeping you on your toes. And that right there, I'm pretty sure whoever, you know, back then when everyone heard this for the first time, I'm sure everyone was like, all right, this is what we're here for. This is, you know, the meaning of life, this straight up rock and roll and seeing them in their elements, smiling from ear to ear with, you know, the biggest grins, lost in the moment, you know, immersed into their instruments. It's the most beautiful thing. Yeah, actually the most beautiful thing in the entire world. Yeah, incredible. I'm gonna go back just a teeny bit more, catch a little bit glimpse of that solo that way we get that and then transition back into Robert. Apologies for the wait, but you know how it is with the copyrights and whatnot, but let's continue. work. Drums are drumming. Mm.
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Hmm. I have once again been blessed by Led Zeppelin. This was just I felt like it was beautiful how we kind of went full circle there. Started off very calm, went a little, a little more intense, then went ape shit crazy in the best way possible, and then brought it back down to just go full circle. And you can kind of just it's like taking a deep breath for the first time, just you're exhaling all the things that bothered you in the before you listen to it, and you're just inhaling all of this just, sexy madness that they are. I love it so much. Amazing. Again, I know I'm very late to the Led Zeppelin party. I unfortunately didn't grow up, in this era, which now I feel like I wish it did. Turns out my parents and my grandparents were more rock and roll than I will ever be. I just want an ounce of, their coolness at this point, but damn, they had some good ass music, and I am just so excited. Even though it's in 2023 and I'm so late to the party, it's like a breath of fresh air because I thought, music was amazing, and this is just showing me where it all started, and, I'm sure all my favorite artists looked up to them when, they were learning guitar or bass or, how to sing, and this is what inspired them, which I think is just so damn beautiful, to come full circle here, but yeah, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I have a little more to say. So as always, let's dissect this a little bit further. It felt so gorgeous to listen to this song because obviously Robert Plant, his voice is amazing. I talk so much about his charisma, but I need to give him this so much, praise here because this was such a gorgeous voice that he had in this song. It was so, relaxing in the beginning, and then he adds these little pockets of grit, which I think is so damn cool. When you have too much of it, it can be a little much, but he is very smart and he picks and chooses the exact right moments when to add a little more, a little more power. And it sounds so good. It goes so well with everything. I loved how, the guitar and his voice was harmonizing so nicely in the beginning. And then when it got a little bit more aggressive, you heard a little more of that power in his voice, a little bit of it more shine through. And he doesn't just, scream or do anything sloppy. It is so clean and precise. The tightest vibratos and the nice little just the jazzy kind of, like, feel that you get, it's just so soulful. I love it so much, but I thought the best part was when we transitioned, when the drums entered the chat, it felt so good. It felt like we hit a home run. It went full circle there, and you saw that beautiful solo from Jimmy Page, insane. I feel like oftentimes, it didn't click to me, until now, but I feel like Jimmy and his guitar, his hands, are a backup singer, for the band. The definitely adds these beautiful vocals, it gives it a nice little, like, change, a nice little twang. You feel so much soul in just his strings and his fingers. He can do so much magic with just that, and it's insane. He's incredibly talented. That solo was insane. The way the drums were drumming, the snare on that drum, the tone of that snare was so gorgeous. It was adding the perfect amount of just power. I love a good snare, that's my favorite thing. I feel like it just gives you that, like, kind of feeling. It makes you make that the ugliest little stink face, amazing, incredible, but I just feel like all around this was such a beautifully structured song. It went, so many different directions. It truly felt like 3 different songs put in one, but the way that it was, intertwined, the way it transitioned, I should say, the way the transitions were made, it was very cohesive. It had a beautiful balance, it didn't feel like this doesn't belong, that doesn't belong. It just felt seamless, and I thought that was the greatest thing. I love, love, love when artists can have longer songs and make so many different things all flow together. That's just honestly just pure musical genius, and obviously they are musical geniuses as they are such great songwriters and singers and instrumentalists. Obviously, y'all already know that. That's why you're here, watching this, cause. You know they're amazing, and you just wanna live, vicariously through someone else, which I completely understand, and I get it now. Man, this song definitely brought a lot of light into me. My eyes felt like stars. It really felt like I needed this. I needed this so much longer ago. Thank you for this. I know we've done so much Zeppelin. I have a few songs on my list that are really high priority. Let me know. Honestly, I read a lot of my comments, so if there's a song you want, if I see it enough, I push it up a little. I go by what you guys want the most, because you guys know this way better than I do. So I'm being held by your hand. Again, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for opening my eyes and really just enjoying this beautiful musical journey with me. It's honestly been the best part of my life. I love this so much, hanging out with y'all and just discovering music. It really just it has this a language that has no barrier. All of us from all around the world know good music, and even if we don't speak the same language or even live in the same country, we can still communicate through our love of these great and talented, beautiful musicians. Thank you. Thank you for this. If you enjoyed my commentary, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss my videos ever again. I also live stream on Twitch. If you want to catch me on there, I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love to get to know you guys a little bit better. We are super close to over there, but other than that, videos every single day, so stay tuned. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. Remember, I love you so very much. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.